Okay, more, more, more American Truck Simulator. Oh boy. Okay. Also, check out on Project Lara channel, Blender stuff. You can see me modeling this guy here. Let's play some more. I have also a topic, Microsoft. Later, I'm gonna talk about this a little bit. I just saw a video about 3 ways to continue using Windows 10, but disclaimer, it's not appealing at all. Anyway, and I'm not an expert on those things. I just saw a video in the German language. So let's see. Yeah, okay. So this is our truck. So we, in the last part, we actually were able to buy a truck, and now we have this guy here, and we have to now figure out how to get jobs. So what is convoys actually? Browse, browse, search and filter online convoy search. No. Online grab. No. Company. Driver manager, truck manager, garage manager, service. Okay, recruitment. Trailer purchases. Yeah, we should check that out. So now we have our own truck and we can maybe make more money. The controller will disappear when we start driving. It's too distracting, I know. I keep saying that, but I like this guy. For the menus, okay. So recruitment agency. Hire a driver. I see. This is where I can hire a driver. So what we could do, basically we could, I remember, again, this is so long ago, I remember that I've played Euro Truck Simulator back in the day. Really, I can almost say that in 2012 or 14. Maybe I did something like that I, let an NPC drive this guy, and I was continuing getting quick jobs or something. So that might be possible. Don't know for sure. So hire a driver. You need to discover a requirement agency before you can hire a driver. So yeah, that's the next thing. Well, a thing I never really do. Every time we are in a city, every time we are in a town or city or whatever, we should actually check the city out and and discover some truck dealers and agency things and so on. We should explore the city basically. Okay, trailer purchases. So yeah, this is a weird concept. I don't know. Maybe we should collect more money and buy this guy here. This one looks reasonable. Body type dry van. Yeah, I think so, huh? Yeah, interesting. Oh yeah, that's cool. We have to level 10 unlocks a bunch of things. Okay, so we need another 40,000, 50,000 maybe to get something cool, right? Truck manager. This is our only truck, I think. Yeah, player. It says player, but it's actually polybar. Yeah. So, okay, I don't know. Well, I don't know what we should do. Quick jobs. Yeah, we have now free market. That's what we have. So we are currently here. So now this has also changed. I think we are where we are. Meaning, if I wanna pick up this trailer here, for example, and for some reason we have to go. Yeah, we have to go there actually, physically driving there with our truck, I think. And I don't know how I can actually sort that so that I can, don't have to drive so far away. Maybe, this one maybe. We have to only go to Sacramento. Yeah, how can I sort that? Expiration, origin. What does origin actually mean? I don't understand origin. I don't get this destination. I mean, I understand the word origin, and not in this context. Maybe there, or whatever. Yeah, how could we sort that? I'm looking for filter which shows the available offers which are near me, right? That makes sense, maybe. Route length is cargo weight, sender, maybe sender? No. Recipient, what does that mean? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. When I click on this, I can filter it like that, I think. Oh, can I? Yeah, well, okay, that is much easier than I was thinking. Okay, that makes completely, can I check this out? Now, here we go. All right. Let's try this one. Or maybe this one? Yeah, let's try this one. It seems to be longer. Maybe more money in that. Yeah, I think so. Set as GPS. You have got a delivery pending. How? Why? What? You must finish it before. Why? Hey? I don't remember that I did. Hello? What does that mean now? Let's check this out. Huh? That's really weird. Maybe I did this yesterday somehow. Yeah, okay, then resume delivery, I guess. I don't know. No, I don't have anything. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. All I remember is that I was... No, this cannot be the thing, or can it? There is something there. There is a flag. Let's try the flag. Weird. Really weird. I don't remember that I have chosen something yesterday. But maybe I probably have. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, that's great. The problem is that how the heck did I do that? I don't know. But okay, I'm not gonna complain. The thing is here. Let's use it. Maybe I got up in the night and sleepwalked to the computer, turn it on. I probably just clicked it. Oh, sorry, yeah, I forgot. Almost forgot. Oh no, of course, I'm gonna turn it off. Turn it off for you. This one, bye-bye. And this one, hello. And let's continue. Okay. So where do you have to go actually? We have to drive. Whoa, what the? What is going on? What did I do? That's a 10-hour trip. Okay, well, let's get comfortable, huh? Ba-ba-ba-da. By the way, is this our place here? Check something. Huh? I'm looking for my home. So I have a trailer. Yes, I mean, last part we got our own, you know, building, right? Where is it? Where is my home? I don't know. Okay, I'm obviously very confused. Whatever, let's just do the driving before somebody stops me. Because I look lost. Who is this guy in our trunk? I don't know, I've never seen this guy. I'm so confused. I have no idea what's going on. Check this out. No, this is not. No, we drove here. I remember that. Wait a second. There was a guy in the advertisement shield. Let's check this out. If I can see this guy. There was somewhere. This funny guy. Anyway. Whatever. Okay, let's just press F4. The good thing is now this is our truck, right? As long as we keep the truck, this setting we don't have to do now every single time. So that's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I checked yesterday Steam a little bit and you know what games I could play, also GOG, and yeah, there are plenty of simulations which I right now prefer for some reason. I don't know again how long this will last. I was thinking because Microsoft's Flight Simulator really looks good, but well, on Steam when you buy stuff, you know, always it really is if I see, you know, check out those games and it says you need a launcher, you know, to I lose the interest. I don't wanna. This is like it's work. It's you have to. This is no fun, you know. I have Steam. I want to install the game and play the game. There was a time when I used Steam where all the games were there. And again, my preferred launcher is GOG. Always gonna be because it's the free. But Steam would be my second option because they do one thing great, and that's the convenience and gadgets, you could say, or features. You know, they have great features in home streaming, family sharing, and stuff like that. All those things are pretty good. Yeah, so overall with Steam, I'm okay with Steam, but still, those games you don't know, right? But there was a time when Steam had a lot of games, and then suddenly EA and other publishers, they realized, hey, we can create our own launcher and keep the whole money for us. And so they did, and it wasn't really successful because people still stuck with Steam, I think. And at some point they wanted to go back. So they negotiated with Steam probably. I just imagine that. That's not fact, that's just my imagination. Probably negotiated with Steam, I could imagine. And they said, okay, well, I mean, okay, you can sell those games here, but people need our launcher still. This decision, whoever agreed to that, it's an awful decision because it's so unnecessary, so stupid. I think Steam, if they are big anyways, you know, the most gamers still on Steam. I think PC game at least. I think if would have waited a little bit longer, and other companies would lose money because people don't buy or don't want to deal with the launchers there. I think they could have, let this go, but maybe doesn't really matter. It's an annoying thing now. You have to a launcher which installs other launcher. You have to log in and in accounts, all this crap. It's so annoying. It's very often that I think I don't want to deal with that. Last time this happened was when I saw a sale for Need for Speed games. I was thinking, Need for Speed, I mean, I don't like EA, but it was so cheap. I thought, maybe. And then I saw the thing, you need a launcher. No, forget it. Too annoying. Yeah. Anyway, today I watched I think this is the same. Last part, the same thing happened. I think this is a glitch of this game here. Those cars will not move, I think. Happened in the last part as well. Yeah, I don't know. This is... see, they just stand there forever. Or maybe they want to watch the show. Anyway, so today I saw a video on a feed, a German video about Microsoft. This maybe the video was something like Microsoft is backstepping from its decision, and it offers Windows 10 users 3 different alternatives to keep it basically. All the 3 options I saw in the video are not appealing at all, because the first one is you have to buy a license for €30 and or dollar to extend the Windows 10 license, so that you can receive security updates for 1 more year, and each year it's going to be more expensive, so no. And then the other options have to do with you have to upload stuff in your clouds or something, share more data. I mean, what the hell are they thinking? I have no idea. I mean, really, this computer I'm using here, recording here with, this is gonna become a complete Linux computer soon. Right now I can still use it, right? Which is good. I don't wanna, think too much. Linux is fine, but it's also work, getting everything, learning everything, right? But yeah, I mean, this is Microsoft is. First of all, this is all again. None of those options are convenient, and then you still have to keep track of accounts, and then you have to buy that thing. You don't have to do those things with Linux. You just install it. That's it. So, yeah, I think whatever they're doing is a bad decision. Really, I believe so, because they pushed so many people away from Windows, which will have a long-term. I will predict this one. This. They don't feel that right now. They don't feel that in 2 years, but they will feel the impact of the decision, what they are doing right now with not supporting older computers, which is fine. I mean, as a company, they can decide doing that or whatever. But this decision right now, this will come back to Microsoft. It'll buy, because Linux is getting really, really strong, and silently so. Look at the handhelds and so on. The only thing they have is gaming and AI. And gaming is also, Linux is getting really good at those things meanwhile. But not there yet. It takes a while. But the moment is already happening here. It takes a few years, 5, maybe 10 years. But, I mean, overall they're gonna be okay though, but simply because of the reason they have, the strongest reason is habits of people. That counts for me too. So habit-wise, if Microsoft would still allow me using the next Windows, if I could do that on this machine, I would do, because it's my habit. But yeah, basically they push certain people out, and then people will see some positive sides using a different operating system. And this will not be a big impact, because those people are still special in ways. Not everybody wants to commit spending time on Linux, right? But what do you think I'm gonna do with this knowledge? I will start talking about more and more about Linux, and there are more people like me, who are ahead to switch and say, hey, that's actually not too bad. There are some advantages, and this will slowly but surely add to Linux growing. So, and I think whoever is the CEO of Microsoft, that's a stupid decision. But it's fine, it's a company. They can do whatever they want in this regard. I mean, I have a lot to complain about things, privacy stuff, sure, a bunch of stuff, but that a company decides to not offer a service anymore, if the service is not part of the payment, yeah, it's okay, then it's fine, I'll go to a different company, I guess. But one thing also, it doesn't mean I'm a Linux boy, no, a fanboy. If I could buy a new computer with an RTX NVIDIA, I'm very likely going to have Windows 11 on it. So, I know, it's a little bit, it is contradicting myself, but it is also true. I cannot lie to you. But what I believe can happen is that, see, if I start to feel comfortable with Linux and I don't see a reason to go back anymore, if this happens, that's about it for Microsoft, for a guy like me. I'm not there yet, but if this happens, why would I go back? If I can do everything on Linux, why would I go back? But again, habit is strong also on me. I'm 42 years old, so if I would have the money right now and I would buy a new computer, then chances are very likely it's gonna be a Windows 11 computer. But time will tell. Yeah, that's about it. I would link the video, but it's in the German language. And actually I don't wanna link any. I don't wanna put effort into those videos. So now let's pay a little bit of attention to the game we are playing currently. So the difference now is we have to pay our own gas, we have to sleep if we are, how do I say, going, or if you are going into an accident, no. I can't say that. Well, if we're having an accident, I think our insurance, well, something is with the insurance, I don't remember quite well. Something will happen to the insurance. Either it gets more expensive, I guess, or we have to buy another one. I don't remember anymore. another thing is there could be less videos suddenly because I'm focusing on other things. That's not because I want to. I'm very happy with right now with the recording. It's right now extremely fun. But time needs to be spent somewhere else right now. So we'll see. But don't think it could happen that suddenly nothing for a while. But I'm still organizing and planning a little bit. So I don't plan on taking a long break, but it could be like a month, 2, maybe 3. Just in case that I said it in one video. Not that it matters, but it's also okay to give you some information. Oh, this is a nice view. I don't think I bought ever a trailer because I would not know how we fill this thing up then. I'm probably in the same way, right? We get the free market or the fright market or whatever this is called. Have any thickness here, right? Yeah, a little bit. Very thin walls for pipes, I think. So let's look for a resting place as well. Here, but we cannot stay here. Pink truck? I don't see it that often. It's still okay, I guess, but hey, our truck is not so bad from the inside. You see, we have even a small navi here, or GPS. Navi we say in the German, we refer to the GPS as navi. Maybe this is the same in English, I don't know. Navi for navigation, right? Oh, we are too fast, we are way too fast. Yeah, the title is the German one, in case a German is listening, or you speak German. The title was Microsoft rudert zurück, Doppelpunkt, Windows. That would be like Microsoft is maybe stepping back on its decision. Yeah, let's check the translation. Let's see what ChatGPT can suggest for it. Are you there?
I'm here. How's it going?
Maybe you can help me with a phrase. How could I say that in the English language? Microsoft rudert zurück.
Sure.
In terms of it's maybe changing its decision earlier, you know, reconsidering the decision.
Got it. You could say Microsoft is backtracking or Microsoft is reconsidering its decision.
Another way to say that? Can you say that they are stepping, well, they go one step backwards or something?
Sure. You could also say Microsoft is stepping back or Microsoft is reversing its decision.
What's the most popular version?
The most common way to say it would probably be Microsoft is backtracking or Microsoft is reconsidering its decision.
Okay, I don't know. You can tell me what you think about this. I think it's I hear that stepping back. I hear this very often. I talk to you right now, the viewer, not ChatGPT. But anyways, that's the title in the German language. Meanwhile, I mean, one thing is good about YouTube, you can watch any language channel and translate it. So, there's a gas station. Can we here also rest? Resting is actually, not here, but here, okay. This is my new truck. Where are we now? Tenopeth. No, Tonopeth. Yeah, also in Germany, they have so many funny names. Like it's like the little towns. It's incredible. Yeah, and actually, you know, the funny thing, I saw Linux even in the hospital. So we had to go to the emergency hospital. Everything is fine. And I was looking at the screen, you know, next to me, above next to me. And it was basically not working. And I read Ubuntu. I was thinking, yeah, that makes sense. Because they don't have to pay, right, the license to Microsoft for that if they use that. So, yeah. Happens very often, not just hospitals, I guess. It happens. I don't know about the insurance software. That might be a different case. Maybe they use still old Microsoft stuff. I don't know about that. But the display in the waiting room said definitely Ubuntu. So that was funny to me. But also I'm more aware of this also, you know. There's a thing. This is not from me, this is from somebody I watched when I tried to figure out how to get started with it wasn't even my intention, but I just stumbled across a person, which I don't know if she was a professor, I don't know, but she gave some lectures, and her name, maybe also in the English language as well, her name is Vera Birkenbill. And she had plenty of ideas on how to get started, which all made sense to me, and definitely I took a lot of advice from her also to how to get started. And I think she already died. Yeah, she already died. But she said, I remember that still. She said something about when you pay attention to something new, you will see that everywhere suddenly. So meaning, if she said that maybe when you buy something like that, when you want to buy a muscle car, for example, you know, and then you will suddenly see more muscle cars on the street simply because of the fact that you. I think we have to go here. Crap. Simply for the fact that you pay now attention to that, you know, it's in your head, so you also see it more, you know. So meaning, there might be a muscle car is a stupid thing, because muscle car is actually that really, you know, you'll see that everywhere. I mean, it's very noticeable, even if you're not looking to buy one. But I don't know. Let's say you want to become an emergency driver, and then you suddenly see more and more emergency cars, because it's now you pay attention to the thing you're actually focusing on. So, and you have the feeling, oh, there's so many of those emergency cars today on the street, but maybe that's because you pay attention to that. Not sure if I communicated that well, but something according to the lines she mentioned. Yeah, her lectures are still on YouTube. You can check this out. It's still interesting. I do not know what they do with her name. I cannot comment on that. I never needed more than her lectures. That was good for me, enough to get started, to get an idea, you know. And that's good. It certainly helped me. And yeah, anyway. So where am I now? No, I have to go this way. Okay, well. So let's check out what I've done to my nice car. Nothing, that's good, okay. But we paid a high price, I saw that 800, that's a lot of money for us. And maybe light, check the light. Okay. You know, I think the game is innocent. I think I'm an idiot. I think I have to check if this stuff, the lights are turned on or not. But I'm a slow learner. It really is true. I'm not learning fast, but I learn well. So what I've noticed was also, whenever a new game came out, friends seemed to pick up on the game quicker than I. So I was always a little bit behind, at the start at least. But I always nailed it, and I was getting really good in the long run. So that is my way of understanding. I think everything is legit. You know, I see those connections as people. They are so powerful as a team if they combine all the skills. You know, humanity is like basically it's like a brain, which when it functions well, it can achieve awesome things, right? But if it's like, you know, under drugs or anything, meaning, you know, you have to treat humanity has to treat itself well in order to function better. It's, you know, I mean, it makes sense to me. And for that reason, you need so many different people with different skills and skill sets and different personality traits. You know, there are people who are not funny, and you need them as well. They function very well. They are reliable people. They get up in the morning, they do the duty, they get home, they sleep. That's all they want to do, and they are happy with that. They love repetition, and that's what they want to do. And then you have people who cannot deal with that. The repetition drives them completely nuts. And you have to combine those people to put everybody in its place. If you can, then you have a well-functioning society. So everybody is needed. The boring guys, even sometimes assholes can be good, if you if somebody is rough in the German, for example, Germans are known for being direct. That can be sometimes misinterpreted as harsh and as like an asshole, which they are sometimes. Sometimes they are, but most of the times it's not that. It's just they give you the honest opinion. If they think something is boring or uninteresting, they will tell you that, or show it. They don't give you fake stuff. Maybe meanwhile, maybe things have changed. I mean, again, I'm getting older. Cannot comment on the youth. That I don't know, but my experience was like that. Yeah, you are also not getting compliments that easy, but if you get one, then it means something. And sometimes that annoys me a little bit, when I did some videos for my for my people, including, we are like, still is going on a little bit, playing together and stuff like this. And once in a while I did some videos where I recorded our sessions, and then I made a cool video, which is never on YouTube because of the sounds, music I used, but so the video were great. And sometimes at the beginning I still remember no reaction whatsoever. They watched the video, didn't say anything. Years later, or a while later, the video was great. Then I have a friend of mine, Klaus. He checked out my car you haven't seen right now. Last year he was here visiting me. I showed him the car, and he was like reacting like, "Oh, looks like this in this car." This was his whole thing. Just this car looks like a car like a brand he knows. It's a. I didn't try to make a brand. It's just my car I like to do. And that was it. I wasn't mad, by the way. It's just that was his reaction to it. And then I visited him again for a while, and the car popped up again because I'm still. I think we tried some Linux stuff, some tests, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, this is a great car." But half a year later again. So sometimes you're not getting what you're hoping for, and that's something. As a creative person, that's something you need to get used to that, or to see it from. Yeah, you have to find a way to be okay with that, I think. If you need that, if you need a little, but I would argue everybody needs encouragement, right? So yeah, but sometimes people, it's hard for them to give you compliments, and I can understand that because it's hard for me too sometimes. I do not know why that is, but I think. Maybe it's the case if you really mean it, it's easier, and sometimes you have to, but sometimes that you should, but something is holding you back a little bit, and that's not really right. Sometimes it's really just an encouragement. Go on, whatever it is. So yeah, but I'm saying I'm not better than that. I'm same thing. I think creative people in general are also super annoying. I think it's hard to be like, I don't want to deal with another version of me. I don't like. I mean, I like myself, obviously, like that. Not always, but to me, no. I'd rather be with friends who are not like me. It's bad. Although sometimes you I had also once in a while I get someone who's a little bit. Anyway, I have to think about this a little bit more before I comment on that. Overall, the thing is everybody sucks once in a while. That's what it is. But that's just we all as humans, I think everybody sucks, and then if it's a friend or family member or something, you move on. It's you don't stuck with that. Like you forgive, you move on if it's nothing too bad, right? And sometimes even you can forgive even hard things. If you really feel that way, that's the thing. If you cannot forgive and you cannot fake forgive anything, you really have to mean it and let it go. Then there's a chance of really this never has happened. I had this experience once in my life. I'm not gonna tell you. This one is not for the public. But I eventually, I did this once in my life, and it turned out that this came back in so good for me. I'm really happy about this. So, but it wasn't even hard to do. It was just, this happened. Everybody was younger back then, and it is what it is, and it will not happen again. So, and this is something, this is something great. It's when it's too serious, I can't take it too serious. Check her out. She also gave some lectures in the English language, like with a V, right? Vera. I don't know how we would say it in the English language. Vera? Berkerbero, maybe. If we have to get a new insurance now, or if we have to pay that actually. Is this not the city from Fallout? Mojave or something? Is that like a clan or something? In Vegas, I mean? Or Fallout 3? I think so. There are no short messages of chat is currently not aware. I think I turned everything off. F6 cargo, yeah. Next rest stop in 9 hours. Ah, we can actually see. Check this out. See. Yeah, I told you I must so slowly learn whatever I'm ready for. I think this probably is what made math difficult for me in school. I was good at math until a certain age. Until we got teach things and I couldn't understand why I wanted to know or get formals explained to me, but it wasn't explained to me why we should do certain things, and this why we should do certain things mattered to me a lot. And if I could not understand, I was not mentally able to move on. And so I thought, okay, I don't know how to deal with that. And then other things, played a role. That we moved so often that I missed some crucial math, like Wurzelziehen, whatever this is in the English. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. But one thing is sure, you really don't need, a lot of math in your life. Calculating a little plus, minus, being able to calculate percentages, that's also good. But the higher things, when do you need that? Almost never. Almost never. So it's really not too bad not knowing about those things. But if you want to, for certain jobs, you have to do that, obviously. And if you're interested, then it's also good. Oh, nice Jeep. I would know how I got this job. That would be great here. San Bernardino. Stay here, right? Yeah, I never get this here. I don't understand that. Maybe there is some logic, it's just how those streets are built, that's it. Meaning sometimes you have to no, anyway. But now we have to go to this side maybe. Good, right? Oh no, this was... Ah, shit! But really, I try to... This is really so confusing. This is very confusing to me. Oh, we lost now almost 2,000. And the sad thing is this never happened with other trucks. Now it's my truck. I keep... I almost had it. It's on the tip of my tongue. I keep running into accidents, maybe. Anyway. Oh no! I don't trust this today. I don't want to get a fine penalty. I would I'm just standing here. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not touching the truck anymore. No, not doing anything. Just waiting here, yeah, police is also there. Looking suspicious. I'm good, thank you, sir, officer. Still no damage. I just caused accidents, right? So I wasn't involved, really, if you think about it. I was just causing it, I think. Chicken taco. 99 cents? I don't know if I should eat that. 99 cents. I think, you know, on only 2 toilets, 3 workers. That's a question. From which side is the best? We'll see. We'll see. Just skip the parking lot. I'm skipping here. What is that? I see. Okay. Up here, the whole construction work is gonna celebrate. You showed them, huh? That's how it's done. So give me money now. Well, that's it. How much did we make? Pah. Oh, that's sad. I thought we're making more money when we have our own truck, but this is, look at this. Look at this. What is that? Maybe because we are we late or something? No. Why is it so little? Probably just the goods. Yeah, I don't know why we had this job in the first place, to be honest. Somebody talked us into that, probably. Yeah, we shouldn't listen to whoever this was. Let's go to the free market. Check this out. Navigation. No, how do I do this again? How do I here? No? Right. What is that? External contracts. No, this one here. So we are now here, right? I like that actually, because where we stay, we have to continue from here. If I click on that, we get some offers. Okay, what do we have here? Too far. You know what? Let's go price. That's very far. 50. No, this is no. Dollar. We're gonna, but it's 10 hours again. It's a little bit. Yeah, this is not too bad actually. But could we actually carry this thing? I don't know. Let's try something shorter. What is short? This one here. To Arizona. No, I don't wanna deliver this guy. It doesn't look like I think we don't have the capabilities. I'm not sure. But our truck doesn't seem to be so powerful to carry such a heavy load. Maybe this one. 300 miles. That looks reasonable, yeah. But I want to make more money. I like money. Like the, Idiocracy. Great movie. Can we do that? This is funny actually. Shall we try that? If we weight ourselves and we're not, I do not know. I mean, there must be weight must be for a reason. I can only imagine that we are not allowed to do that. Maybe. There's only one way to figure this out. Let's get this guy here. Let's get this guy and I'm gonna break. I'm gonna take a break. Maybe we break too. It could be a possibility. Check. Yeah, okay, it's not far away. So far, so good. American lines. Listen to the grass. So cute. Look at this. We should give it a name, Maybe we can. Probably we can. We should check this out. Maybe we can choose a certain sign. Well, maybe sure. But we could really do this. Either we give this truck away to we hire another driver to use this truck, or we're gonna. But more likely, I wanna check out buy another trailer and see if we have an own trailer, if it's easier making money. I don't know. Little something, sheeps or something. Taco again, same one. Huh? Yeah, it's the same guy. 99 cents. Ah, with the spoiler here of the red car. It's so sad. It takes forever to get some momentum with this car, and then you have to stop again. That truck. Then we have to, but we look in the next part. I just want to pick up our load if we can, if we get the contract. Trailer. And then we pause here. Next time those cars stop like this traffic stop, I need to maybe if I use the horn, maybe they... No, I remember I did something like that, right? Last part. Yeah, I think we can... Yeah, I think, we got this. No, I did this. Now I remember that. No, Okay, now we can choose here again, or what? Yeah, we can choose here again. There are some different offers in the same building. I see. Now that makes sense. Okay, 15, 13, 15 is good. Yeah, okay. We take the job, we get ready, and then I'm saving, and that's it. Yoo-hoo! Okay, guys, that's it for Let's Save Together. Save. Ba-ba-bam. New save, or shall we overwrite? Let's overwrite this guy here. Too many saves. Although, let's give it a new name. Let's go. Oops, let's go. Okay, save this. What I found is with the Euro Truck Simulator, sometimes that was a little bit annoying. Sometimes I like to play on the laptop, so switching computers with Steam, you can do that. This is actually another plus for the Linux idea I still have. My Linux as an external SSD. This is very likely that I keep using that, because if I install Steam there too, but I want to prepare the SSD again for the Linux operating system. This time I want to do everything right from the start, and then idea is that all my GOG games are on, or the most important, and then also Steam. That technically means I don't need cloud saving then anymore. I can really just plug it out, plug it on the laptop and continue playing on it. So that is actually the idea, because I had cloud saving issues with Steam and Euro Truck Simulator. I always resetted my when I switched computers, I always resetted my current driving, which is a little bit annoying because not for long distance, right? Anyway, so that's about it. Yeah, next part. Bye bye.